So hello, good morning. I am having a birthday party today. Tomorrow is my 22nd birthday, which is slightly terrifying because I'm getting a little bit too old for my liking at the moment. And I thought, because you know, you gotta celebrate your birthday, I would throw a party because no one else is throwing a party for me, and I think I've now reached that age where I now have to throw the parties for myself. Now, just to give you some context on how chaotic today actually is, like I am bad at planning, but even I don't think I could have planned it this bad if I'd really tried. Basically, 2 weeks ago, I sent out the invites. I'm like, hi guys, this is a very informal invite to my 22nd. Would you like to come? I think that's it. Gonna host it as a dinner party in the evening. A week and a half later, England get through to the finals. Guess what day the finals is? It's today. I then had to reorganize it to then push it like 3 hours earlier because I was like, well, no one's gonna show up if I try and host my birthday party at the same time of the Euros. I mean, I know I'm an important friend to a lot of these people, but I think they're going to rather watch the Euros than come like try my bloody pesto pasta. So, you know, as a good person, I moved it 3 hours forward. Some people then can't do 3 hours forward because they'd already made plans. On top of that, it's now Wimbledon's final day, which I didn't realise was going on. And obviously, previously, until last night, I thought, you know, going to Wimbledon final day would be pretty bloody difficult. Well, it turns out it's not that difficult, and I've got a whole host of friends that are going to that as well. And then to top it all off, and this is probably the most stressful thing about it, my flatmate hosted one of the most incredible dinner parties on Thursday for most of our friends. So they have got very high expectations for what is now a dinner party, because he literally hosted like restaurant standard food, and they aren't ready for what I'm about to serve them. I mean, look, the moral of the story is here, fail to prepare, prepare to fail, and I bloody failed to prepare. Anyways, I'm gonna try and get over the fact that I currently look like I've been punched, and we're gonna go and buy some food, because I have not bought enough food. So I'm sure you guys are all dying to know what has made the cut on today's absolutely extraordinary 22nd birthday menu. So to begin with, we are serving up a watermelon salad because that is like my favourite salad to have ever existed, followed by some hummus and bread. We've then got a main of pesto pasta. Just want to clarify, by the way, like it's not pesto pasta from the tin. I'm actually going to make like the pesto from scratch. And then to finish, we are going to make a tray of cinnamon swirls because they are my favourite thing to have ever existed, followed by Colin the caterpillar. Anyways, because I have really well planned everything, I'm making most of these dishes for the first time, which is probably not a good idea when you're serving it to people. And the recipe that we're following for the cinnamon swirls is by a man that's just literally screaming at me down the phone, so wish me luck! Now, for those of you who don't know, by the way, the reason that we're making cinnamon swirls is because cinnamon swirls are literally my favourite thing in the world after yogurt and granola. Like, I'm actually hoping that people will like them, and then therefore I won't end up eating the entire batch, because that is a very, very real possibility. And because it is my birthday, I realised that I can basically just serve up whatever I want. And I did think about doing a Victoria sponge, because I also do like Victoria sponge, but then I've already got cake, you know? I've already got a Colin, so why would I have Colin and Victoria when you could have cinnamon swirls? But I then also kind of grossly underestimated how difficult these would be. And I'll be honest, I will actually hold my hand up in shame, because I did buy some pre-rolled puff pastry. Like, as much as I do love making things from scratch, and on the whole, like, I'm normally quite good at following a recipe, if it fails, this is my backup. Anyways, while I sit here and pray that that hopefully does something, we're going to move on to the starters, because if I can get the starters done, at least there'll be some food for people in case everything goes really, really wrong. Now, as much as I'd love to say that I sat here and grew everything for this meal, I didn't, and I also didn't have time to go and make bread, which I would have loved to have done. I would have loved to have made absolutely everything here from scratch, but Unfortunately, I had stuff on yesterday and, you know, it was a bit tricky. So this morning I took the trek to my favourite bakery, which do some absolutely beautiful loaves of bread. So we got some olive and herb sourdough, which I thought would be really nice. And we also got some walnut and raisin sourdough. And then I thought we'd accompany that with like obviously the other little bits as well. Next, because I did want some olives and these were also on offer, we got some M&S olives. Not that I really think it makes much of a difference. Olive is kind of an olive. But you know, when things are on sale, you've kind of got to do that. They're there. So we now have some basic rations if people show up really early. Then because I couldn't really bring myself just to also buy the pot of hummus that M&S had, we are going to make my own hummus. Apparently it's really easy to make. So hopefully it'll be okay. Side note, by the way, does anyone actually know what chickpeas are stored in? Because it always says that it's stored in water on the side, but then I pour it out and I'm like, that is not water. Like, why is it so gloopy and yellow? Tell you what is really going to make me less stressed is cutting a watermelon with a bloody cheese knife. Alright, well, starters are done. I mean, it kind of feels like this might be Jesus feeding the 10,000. I'd just also like to clarify some of it is in the fridge as well. People are now arriving in an hour and this place is a mess. We need to tidy up. We need to tidy up. Doesn't matter how good the food is, if they turn up to a pigsty, not really gonna be the best vibes. You know, much like England's penalty takers, as you can see, I really don't feel the pressure. Oh, fuck. I'm honestly not even sure how that happened. All right, keep calm, keep calm. We're gonna get this sorted. We're gonna get this sorted. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. And there we have it. 3 on the bloody dot. What pressure, mate? What pressure? Always had it under control. The conclusion that we've come to is that there is going to be no cinnamon rolls because I just searched up and apparently you can't use an oven without a door. And then on top of that, I think I'm gonna order pizzas because to be honest, I don't know if I've got enough basil and it's kind of stressing me out a little bit. So we're just gonna kind of have to run with like less pesto pasta and starters and then call it the caterpillar for dessert. Anyways, I think the guests are starting to arrive. Wish me luck and hopefully I don't break any more ovens. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jane. Oh God, 22. Happy birthday to you. Move the cheese. Just to say thank you very much. Sing it. And yeah, you all mean a lot to me. So thank you very much.
We love you.
We love you. Yes, it was pretty good. I'll be honest, I'm still slightly upset that we lost the Euros. Other than that, it was really good. It was a really nice group of people. The only thing I am slightly upset about is that the watermelon salad didn't go down as well as I thought, but I ate a lot of it, so I thought it was pretty good. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not really a massive fan of birthdays. I'm probably just not really going to do anything. I've woken up pretty late as it is today. However, I do have dinner planned with my family later, so that'll be really nice. But yeah, I'm going to be honest, I find the whole proposition of getting older really scary. It's why I don't really like birthdays. Like, it is really quite a depressing day. Like, I am now 22 and I feel like like time goes so quickly. I quite literally remember the 2012 Olympics. That was 12 years ago. Do you know what I mean? Like I was 10 when that was going on. I'm now 22. Having said that though, the aging process is interesting. We did cover it when we did a module on it at university, but just also a little bit terrifying, you know? But yeah, anyways, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I'm going to try and do something that's enjoyable today for my birthday. We'll see what that is. As always, please make sure you like, subscribe, check out my other videos, and yeah, have a lovely day.